Hi. Today is June 12th, 2018, and it is the first birthday of Color Street. Color Street is the only 100% nail polish strip. The man who created this business owns the patents for all of the nail polish strips, so any other nail polish strips that you see on the market are also his, and they're going to be removed from the market, and Color Street's going to be the only place you can get them by the end of this year, I believe. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply Color Street. I'm not good at stuff like this. I make a mess if I were to try to paint my own nails. I'm just not good at any of that kind of stuff. Like, I can't do makeup. If I try to put on false eyelashes, they're like this and they're a mess. My nails have been on, the cupcakes that I have on right now have been on for over a week. I'm very hard on my nails, and I've been doing a lot of things this past week that are quite damaging, and they've still held up pretty well. Also, white is not particularly forgiving, so I'm pleased with the way they've turned out. I'm going to show you two options. You can apply straight over the ones you already have if you don't have time or want to remove them, or you can apply to a naked nail. So when you get a sample in the mail from a Color Street representative, you're probably going to have an orange stick, which you can use to smooth out the application, to push back your cuticles, things like that, trim around the edge if you need to, because we all have unique shapes and sizes to our nails. You'll also receive a nail prep pad, and this is what you use to first wipe over your nail to remove the oils, because when you remove those oils, it makes it easier for the strip to adhere. And then you'll also receive a little nail file. It could be any color. There are lots of different colors that come in our sets. And then you'll receive what we call a twosie, which is a set of two that you can try. So I am going to start. First, you have to look at your applications and see which size works for you. So with the twosie, you just have these two sizes to choose from. But when you get a set, you have 16 strips in there, so you have a lot more flexibility size-wise. So I'm going to separate these, and this larger of the two fits perfectly over my index finger, so that's what I'm going to do. And then you peel off this one, the top clear, and then you separate here. And there are a couple of different ways you can do this. If your nails are fairly short and you want to get two nails out of a strip, which I think I could probably do that. Mine are short enough. Then you might want to only peel back part way, take off this little end tab, and then apply this way to the nail. I need to see what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm not very good at this. And it's a little easier if I'm actually sitting at a table than standing in front of my camera phone. But there, I've applied that. You can see I got it to the edges. Now you have a couple of choices here. You can, if you're not worried about maintaining what's left, you can just start filing and file off this end. But you might lose your excess strip. The other option would be to fold over and kind of pinch to break it off. And hopefully maintain some of the strip so you can do another nail. So I've maintained, so that I might be able to get another nail or a toenail out of what's left here. And then I have a fancy file because my Color Street sponsor told me that these glass files actually seal the nail better. So then you go to the underside of your nail and file. It's probably better to do one direction. And you want to be careful on the edges, because sometimes on the edges you can be a little too aggressive and cut the strip instead of just trimming it. So there you go. That was easy, right? And now on a naked nail, of course, I use the nail prep pad first. My cuticles are looking pretty decent, so I'm not worried about that. And then I'm going to do the same process where I take off the top layer. So this applying over the top of the applications you already have can be done for a couple reasons. One, the solid colors tend to be a little thinner, so sometimes people like to double up. You can also do it because you're being creative and mixing designs. You could also do it because maybe something that you were doing damaged one of your nails and you don't have time for a full manicure, so you're just going to fix one or two nails. There are lots of reasons why you might apply over an application, or like I said, you can just apply straight to the naked nail. So I separated the end again, and then it's harder to do it on my right hand because I'm right-handed. So I didn't get it on quite lined up. It's also hard to show you what I'm doing, isn't it? No, still not lined up quite right, so I'm peeling it off again. Seriously, the right hand is hard for me. This is when it might be a good idea to have one of your friends help you. You can do each other's Color Street manicures. Now, see, I got it a little bit low on the cuticle here. That's where you could use that orange stick to kind of trim it. Or you could pull it off and try to move it up a little bit. Or leave it alone and let it grow out. So now I'm folding it over. And then I'm going to take my file. To file off that end. I don't know if this, what I have left, is salvageable or not. Maybe it is. This is only the third time I've put these on. So I need to do a little bit more trimming here with the file. The first time I had these on, my sponsor put them on for me. Way easier when someone does it for you. Unless you're good at this kind of stuff. Some people are just really good at it. So without even using the orange stick, I'm just using my other nail to trim that side. There we go. Boop. Looks great. If you've never tried Color Street and you would like me to send you a sample, send me an email at mydoctorposh.com. And if you'd like to order, the links to everything that I'm doing the links are on mydoctorposh.com. So the nails are under the fashion tab. It's much easier to order and shop and look at everything on a laptop or a desktop. I know everybody likes to use their phones, but it's easier to see the big picture and see what you're doing. And I think it's better for your eyes and your neck too, because with these phones, people are, doing this. So you don't want to do that. Anyway, I hope that was helpful, and happy birthday, Color Street.